and I was expected to get paid overtime, and they didn't pay me overtime. They owed me $276. So I gave them up to a month to get it together. So after the month went past, they wanted me to do some overtime. I told them that I wasn't going to do no more overtime, that I would do regular time, but I wasn't going to do no more overtime until they could catch up on me on overtime. They say, no, you're going to do what you're supposed to do, that's overtime. So I said, no, my hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 o'clock in the evening. The stores stay open from 10 to 10. They say, no, we need you to stay to 10. I told them, I'm not going to do it. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I stayed until 8. The Friday morning when I came up to come to work, I came into the store that I was working for, and about at 10 o'clock I kept there, got my position where I was working at, and I get another officer from another store came in and told me that I have a telephone call. I answered the phone call. There was a guy named Tom Turner from the company that I worked for. He asked me what I'm doing there. I said, I'm scheduled to work. He said, no, I took you off the schedule. So I left the premises. I went home. The next week I called him, I asked him was I'm on the schedule. He told me no. That was 1 week. The second week came in. I asked him again, was I'm on the schedule. He told me no. So that's when I went down to the unemployment office and told them that I was taken off the schedule, that I wasn't working. So they did an investigation and called the company, and the company wasn't giving them no information. So they just started giving me my unemployment anyway. So I felt like I was taken advantage of. So I went down to a place. A person called, told me they had some lawyers down at a clinic on 7th Street, Bread of the City on Wednesday. So I went down there, Bread of the City, on Wednesday. I met a great guy named Mr. Red. He listened to my case. He provided me with the information what to go next, so I filed my case with Wage and Hour, and the Wage and Hour had me they did the first case underneath called theft, wage theft. So I proceeded with them, which is supposed to only took 90 days, but I don't know why it ended up with me. It took 2 years. That was, to me, when it said they was going to do it in 90 days, I felt like they either working against me because every time I asked them, they said it would take 90 days, but it ended up with 2 years. So I kept putting paperwork on paperwork, and so finally we came to a settlement where all they had owed me was $278. Now they end up paying me $12,000, and I won the case with that.
So they did not pay you overtime, and what could have been settled for $278, pay you what you asked for.
Yes.
They ended up having to pay penalties,
fines,
fines,
and my back pay